I'm gonna see if I can do like a little glimpse into our guide of the unknown. We should tell you, we are. The website took a long time to conceptualize, and it's not done. We've chosen to share our process with you, our mistakes, our flaws. I don't know, in the hopes that like we could laugh at ourselves a little more. So here's my friend. I got him at Home Depot. I also had a really fun time at Home Depot, and I told these people to stop berating the staff, and like people really don't like me for doing that stuff, but this woman looked like she was about to cry. Okay, anyways, here we have Mr. Dinosaur. I got him at Home Depot to remind me they don't exist anymore. And we have a pretty short attention span. Technology, social media. I mean, I would say it would be bold of me to say amazing because I don't really get it, straight up. My videos have been taken down. I think purely because I got hacked. I was so excited to try to share everything. Like, I didn't really protect myself in that way. I've also like been isolated for a long time, 15 years. So some of the stuff I say is, if you watch like Kimmy Schmidt, she was locked in a bunker, and remained mentally extremely strong. So yeah, I was alone most of my life. So the people I related to were characters, movies, research papers, and I read about writers, and I just was like, if they made this, they have to understand me a little bit. And I felt so starved. I was starved. I was so starved for human connection. I could have gone down the drug route. I could have, and I did. It's like I did do these things, like, and I feel grateful that I don't have to. It's like, I do not look good right now. Like, do we? But like, I don't know. But I have like my friends, and like I have like my best bud in the whole world. And I feel very lucky with like, I have a small amount of people. I have a bunch of people that like really hate me or seem to hate me. As the site came out, we've gotten some wonderful responses, a lot of confusing responses, and maybe we should have said, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to come down the pipeline. Really fun stuff. We aim to make therapy, and like, we're not doctors, but like I have had 15 years experience learning from the best minds in the world. I mean, like, just brilliant. And there are links in all of our, every aspect of the website is designed. And I'm not quite finished because I'm a weirdo, and I want it to be really good for you guys. And I want to be really great. I want to be a better business partner to Ari, and and we've been just really good friends. And the thing about us is we are like an old married couple. I mean, straight up. I don't even think I could say this if she was here. And I think maybe when she did her recording, she was alone running. And I made one recording yesterday when I took a walk, and I had another one. It's just like, I think the solitude of New York at night. I grew up on 79th and 5th. Sure, I had a lot of money, and also I was extremely miserable, so I just saw it. I moved to India. I just worked for hospice. I got to live so many. I became a student of life, I guess, and I loved it, and I hated it, and I also screwed up a lot, and I was a victim. I was sexually assaulted multiple times. I don't feel like it's I don't need to go into that because I don't need to sob right now, and I'm sorry. But I made this because I knew I was staying silent, and I didn't understand why. And I was so ashamed that I could have accomplished so much like 说中文，我也说中文. I speak Chinese. I want to go to Chinatown and interview people and try to learn. I'm going to try to learn how to, like, I don't know, therapy dialect or whatever I want to say about from the site, and interview people in Chinatown in Chinese. That's going to be super fun. And since everyone wears masks down there anyways, I feel pretty okay. I mean, look, Chinatown, West Village, like, but older. So I'm very nostalgic. I haven't been home, and I mean, Manhattan's my home, period. I went to school in 95 to one of those Gossip Girl schools, like, about our kind of peeps, our people, yeah. Too immediate, so gross, sorry. I mean, I couldn't read it, so sorry, Gossip Girl. XOXO from, let's just say, like, oh, yeah, you could call me homeless and Chanel. That would probably best just do me. I think I was so determined to be strong, like, I would look like a badass or something, and I would be terrified, like petrified. I don't know, but I was like, don't tell it, don't, keep it to myself, and I did that for 32 years, and I was diagnosed with 8 million things until I was diagnosed with PTSD, from a lot of serious trauma, and then it happened more. I didn't talk about it, and I was raped again, and I had more shame, and I was on medications that I was out of it, and I was like, well, this is just embarrassing. What am I going to tell people? I'm mental, and it was my fault that I got raped at my, at my dad's birthday party, and by an ex-boyfriend. That's the truth. And Sun Valley is in Sun Valley. I mean, my favorite place in the world. My background, my phone. I mean, literally, like, every nugget of pearl joy is just like, it's there. It's magic. It's Alan Watts. I don't know. It's the secrets to the universe. No, but it's just lucky. Like, I think everyone feels very, very grateful to be there, whether you're a celebrity, a billionaire, whatever. It's like, it is a humbling place, and everyone says hi. And I remember people first said, like, hi. I asked my dad, I was like, what are they doing? And I never told my story. So problem that I have is incessant talking. Also, please understand, I didn't ask anyone to listen, and I didn't tell anyone until now. So I'm just like, since I don't know you, and I don't have to know you, and I don't know how the internet works, and this is what I've wanted to do, and been brave, and just, just talk about your struggles, talk about your stress, like my kids, I don't know, like, my parents, like, I bitched about them so much, but I didn't get it. I didn't bitch about me. Like, I'm a pain in the butt, like, big time. Like, I'm super fun, and then I'm like, and then when I'm sad or stressed, people are like, run, like, Sarah's coming. I don't know. I don't really know what people think about me anymore. I'm definitely not the same person. Well, I am the same person, but I opened the doors to my mind, and instead of being afraid of my mind and being afraid of insanity, it's not insanity, we're just our own unique little weirdos, right, in our own time, and now we're stuck with each other, and we're like, oh my God, am I weird? Am I this? My man, like, and those thoughts happen so fast. Like, we've got two parts of our brain up here, and like, what we teach, our entire website is designed because it will change your actual neurotransmitters. Use it, click the links, play with it, be curious, choose to be curious, choose to read, choose to care about someone that you don't care about. Like, okay, yeah. So, like, good night. I gotta do my thing. You gotta do your thing. And, I think we got this. Like, if we like, I really, like, I actually believe in humanity, and I believe we can do better, and I know it. I've seen people change. I've watched it. I know it. I've watched people rehabilitate that never thought. People said I wasn't allowed to be in society, called me homicidal. I've worked for hospitals. I've been dedicating my whole life to animals and helping people. I just didn't do it the right way. we can't wait to share everything we got with you. It's coming.